Hey, it's Mark Ferguson with Invest for More. We are standing outside a house flip that we've had for quite a while. It did take us some time to get started on this one, and we also tried out a new contractor on this one, so we took our time doing that. And I'll explain that process to you and how we try out new people. We had close to 20 flips at one time when we first bought this property, so it has been one that was kind of on the back burner for a while we finished other projects. So that's another reason why it took us quite a while to get going on this one, but it's making progress. It's almost done. Roof, lots of work inside, outside. We'll show you all of that and talk about how we bought it too. So this is a house we purchased from HUBZU, which is kind of like it was a foreclosure. It had been vacant for years, literally years. They finally put it on the market. There's some issues with the lot lines, which I talked about in other videos, but I'll show you that. And I think we bought it for around $160. So it was an online auction, and everything's done online. There can be some amazing deals on HUBZU, but it can be very frustrating as well. So we're in Colorado where there are not many foreclosures right now, or have been in the last 5 years, but we used to buy a lot of properties from HUBZU. Because they're so hard to work with, it often leaves a lot of good deals. So in the kitchen, we painted the cabinets. They're here already, put in the new countertop. Did some work with the windows. Those are all new. Had to do some sheetrock work. The before video will be in the description. We'll have that link so you can see what it looked like when we first bought it. Hardwood floors, if you can see, have all been refinished. And all new paint. Doors, and the bathrooms we redid as well. So it's hard to say how much we've spent on this so far, but it probably will be at least in the $40,000 range, if not a little bit more. We're hoping it'll be worth just under $300 when we're done. And of course, we'll have carrying costs, financing costs, and selling costs as well, which will probably add up to around $20,000 to $25,000 when we're all done. Still have a few things to do. This used to be a laundry room. They converted the laundry room, or the bedroom, to a laundry room. So we'll have to clean that stuff up. We want this to be a bedroom. The bathroom is not quite all the way done yet. The tile is done, as you can see, but still need vanities in the toilet. Now, I mentioned we used a new contractor. This person had been referred to me by my sister, who'd used him before. And whenever we start working with a new contractor, we don't hire them to do a $20,000 or $30,000 or $40,000 job. We start very small, and take our time. So often it takes us longer, quite a bit longer, than if we're working with other guys we've worked with for a while. So on this one, for instance, we gave him the window job first. We said, we have so many windows to do. Here's what we can pay, get that job done. We'll take a look, we'll see how fast you do it, how good of a job, and then we can move on from there. And he did a really good job with the windows. Did some nice trim work. Actually did a better job than a lot of some of our other guys do on some of the windows. Took him a little longer than we were hoping, but he got it done. Didn't go over budget, and did a good job. So then we gave him some other work. We had him do the tile in the showers, as you can see, and he did decent there. So from that point, like, okay, you're doing a decent job, you're staying on budget. We gave him more work to do. He put in the doors, a bunch of the trim, took off some of the popcorn on the ceiling, and did a really good job there. Now we have him working at another house that we're finishing up in Loveland. That's the house actually we did had the big addition on the back, where we reworked the entire floor plan. Here is the basement. This used to be finished, but I think it flooded down here and they tore out all the sheetrock. We are just going to leave this unfinished. We're not going to spend all the money to finish everything up because it's just not worth it. Just for the cost of doing all of that. It might add value. It might add a little bit more value than our cost, but it would take us so much more time to do it that it would hurt us in other projects, hurt us in other ways. So if it doesn't make us, you know, $15,000 to $20,000 more, but it still takes us a month, it's just not worth it to us. So we'll leave that unfinished, and I think it would probably break even if you fall on your face on the stairs. No, if we were to finish that, the cost to finish versus the difference in sales price is not that much. All right, then we'll talk about the back here as well. Oh, there you can see all the doors. This is, I mean, in a perfect world, you re-pour all this concrete. But that's really pricey, and I don't think we have to do that. But out here, it's even worse. The house is fine. It's just the garage and this patio. And so we're thinking maybe we'll just build a little deck over it. We're not sure yet. But this pad is pretty bad. We can't leave it like this, but that's something we still have to figure out. We did put the fence in all the way around, not all the way around, but over to that fence. So it has a huge yard, almost a third of an acre. And one reason this property was vacant for so long was our lot actually goes to the middle of that garage. So the owner had to create an easement because that is not our lot, although it looked like it was part of this lot with the garage at one time. It was a separate parcel, but they had built the garage on this lot, so they had to get an easement done allowing them to use part of this lot. We built the fence, so it's very clear where the lot line is, and even though legally part of that lot is ours, they have an easement to use it as long as that garage is standing, so it's basically their land. All right, so that is the property. That is the update for this week. Should be done here soon. We've actually had someone calling us asking about buying it already because they saw the sign. So we'll see how that goes. Get a few things finished up here, and then hopefully we can get it sold, even though it is very tough to sell properties right now when you can't show them in Colorado. But things are still selling. People seem to be finding ways to still show properties, whether it's virtually with an agent doing FaceTime. There's seems to be some ways other people are getting around it, so we'll see what we end up doing. All right, thanks for watching. We appreciate all the likes, comments, and subscribers. You guys are awesome. If you have comments, leave them below. And of course, check out investformore.com, where we list all our flips with videos and have tons of information on being an agent, flipping, renting, wholesaling, all kinds of great stuff. Talk to you soon.